Hey everybody, it is me, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I'm on here doing kind of a special video. Well, I shouldn't say special, but a video that um is near and dear to me. I found this video courtesy of Much Love from Kentucky, if you know who she is, courtesy of her page on Facebook. And she posts a variety of stuff, everything from funny to silly to serious to, just to get people's point of view. And she posted a video about um, a news story that comes out of Michigan. I live in the Midwest, so this is kind of close to me. I live in Illinois. But this comes out of Michigan. It comes out of a school district, I believe located in Ann Arbor. And it's about a girl. I should say not a girl, a young woman. Her name is Rosa Smith, young lady. And Rosa Smith is like me. She has cerebral palsy, but her version of cerebral palsy is very severe. Mine is very mild, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to show you the video, the news story, because it involves her and an educator and the abuse that she suffered. And I'm going to show you the video. And then once the video is done, I'm going to come back with my commentary. Okay? Watch this.
These appalling images are part of the basis for a lawsuit filed against the Washtenaw Intermediate School District, a teacher, principal, and 2 aides. Today, an attorney for the family of Rosa Smith discussing the physical abuse she allegedly took over many years at High Point School in Ann Arbor, the psychological and emotional harm as well.
These weren't accidents, and there was abuse going on.
Rosa suffers from cerebral palsy, and it's alleged the teacher had her mouth taped shut to keep her quiet.
They blamed Rosa for scalding hot coffee being poured on her. They blamed Rosa for coming home with bruises on her. They even blamed Rosa for being too loud, and that's why they had to gag and bound her.
The lawsuit also states hot coffee was spilled on Rosa, causing third-degree burns as far back as 2004. The school district tells Action News they have taken remedial action after conducting their own investigation.
We can make sure that no one else is being abused, and we can stop the abuse from taking place. Had they fulfilled their legal duty 10 years ago, it could have prevented a lot of the torture that Rosa underwent.
Okay, so as you saw, you saw the news story, and and what happened, the salacious things that happened to her, to Rosa. My heart goes out to Rosa Smith and to her family. But here's now my unfiltered and uncensored commentary. First of all, and this is to that teacher, and you notice in the news clip they didn't name the teacher, they didn't name who the teacher was. It just said it was a teacher. So whomever you are, honey, I hope you right. You are a piece of shit. You are what shit is made of. You are vile. You are inhumane. You are not an educator, madam, because I believe it's a female. You are not an educator. You are a fucking heartless bitch. I don't know what you were on. I don't know what would make you do something like that to another human being. Not let alone a child, but a human being. Okay? Scalding hot coffee, her coming home with bruises on her body and things like that. But see, I know what kind of person you are. You thought, oh, well, they're crippled. They're disabled. They don't have a voice. They're not going to say anything. They're not, who can they tell? She can't even dress herself. She ain't going to tell nobody. That's what you thought. And you thought you were going to be able to get away with that bullshit. See? And that's why it's been going on since 2012. You ain't right. And I hope you right. I hope that the Smiths sue the fuck out of the school system. I hope they get them for every fucking penny they got. Because if that was my daughter, it would be on and popping, ho. On and popping. And as a person who has CP himself, I know how they operate. I've seen it. I've seen this kind of stuff go on. From the time I was a little boy. You put people like me in special ed because you think, oh, well, you crazy. Or you dumb. You don't know anything. Because a person happens to learn differently. And they do the same thing. It's not just with disabled people. It's with people that have ADHD. It's for people that have ADD. It's the same thing. They love to lump them in one lump. And so by the time they come out of school, by the time they come out of high school, or they get ready for high school or college, they don't know how to function. Because they've been told, well, you're dumb. You're never going to make it. You're not worth it. You're not, an acceptable part of society. I've seen teachers like you, honey. And shout out to all the teachers that give a damn about their students. To all the educators, not just teachers, but it's the principals, the vice principals, everybody that care, that have compassion in their hearts. Because like I said, honey, if that was my child, it would be a 45 and some sawed-offs. Nobody would miss your ass. Trust and believe that. See, and the thing of it is, this is the thing that I don't like about our government system. When it comes to people like this, people like Rosa that don't have a voice, you think, well, we'll just give you some money, and we'll let your families take care of you, or your friends. You'll become a burden to people, and you don't teach them the skills to be independent. Case in point, with me, I wasn't taught that. I had to learn how to be independent. I had to learn how to carry my own books, and instead of having somebody take me everywhere, how to call for a lift, call a cab, how to go into a store and place an order for food, how to pay for my own food. I had to learn it as I went around. I had to learn how to use utensils because no one taught me, no one gave me the skills and saying, you know what, here, baby, do this yourself. Because see, they don't want people. I'm just gonna speak some actual fucking factuals. They don't want people like me, who and I thank every God and goddess that I know that I am very independent. I'm very self-reliant. That is why I'm so independent sometimes that it scares the people that love me. They're like, look, you're a little too much. You're a little too much. You're doing too. You don't want to ask for help. You goddamn right, because I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want anyone having to take care of me. I don't want to be a burden to anybody. And if I'm gonna be a burden, I'm gonna be a burden to my fucking self. That's just the way it is. And I've always been that way. So, but let's be real. They don't want people like me, or people like her even. Even though she is a more severe case of cerebral palsy. But they don't want people like us to have a quote-unquote normal life. What is normal for us? They don't want that. Well, you can go live with your mama. Put stress on your mama. Have her take care of you at 43. Or go live with your friends. Put stress on them. And that's stressing you because you can't do the things that you want to do. Simply shit, like drive, like, go to the movies. The things that normal, everyday people take for granted. And there's more than one way of being disabled. Trust and believe that, honey. I've met some seriously mentally, emotionally, and spiritually disabled folks, and they don't even know it. We all have a disability somewhere, okay? But this story just really struck a chord with me. It really bothered me, and it still bothers me that this went on for so long. And I hate the fact that I know why they didn't. I get it. But on one hand, I wish they had identified the teacher. Because, honey, trust me, I would find you. And we'd have a one-on-one. I'd love to have a one-on-one with you, bitch. And ask you, what possessed you what made you do that? To ruin that girl's life. That girl will never be the same. She's already got issues, physical issues. Now she's got to deal with mental, emotional, and probably spiritual issues now. Because of your fuck shit that you started. I just don't get that. And to all my educators and all the people who are disabled and who care, to all the people who have humanity and humane, thank you so much. Because I know it's not like this. I know not everybody is this way. But thank you so much, because it means a lot. Speaking as someone who is a disabled person, it means a lot to me. People don't understand the stuff that we go through. They don't get how hard it can be sometimes to even leave the fucking house. To even go to go on a date, to do shit that a lot of us take for granted every day, to get up and put on our clothes and take a shower. I'm just saying, there are days where I'm like, I don't know if I can do it today. I'm just being honest. And I don't mean to make this about me, but I'm just relating to what she may go through. Granted, my case is completely different from hers. But that could be me. Or that could be someone I know. Or that could be my children or my grandchildren. People don't understand what that does. And people wonder why people with disabilities, we are sometimes mean and crotchety and moody. This is why. Because when you suffer that kind of abuse and you meet people who are actually genuine to you, you don't know how to take it. You don't know how to take it. But I just wanted to say that. I wanted to come in and say my piece on this. And please leave me your comments. Leave me your comments, because I want a dialogue with this. This really burns me. It really does. So leave me your dialogue. Tell me what you think about it. And I will talk to all of you soon. Once again, it's me, honey, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I will always be fabulous, okay? And I will talk with you all soon. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, for commenting, for sharing, and for liking my stuff. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.